today. From Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jimmy Garoppolo and the Las Vegas Raiders versus Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, everyone, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the 9th-year QB out of Eastern Illinois, author of 2 magical playoff runs in the last 3 seasons, Jimmy Garoppolo.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Chris Jones. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. And let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
We saw something last week you don't see very often. Team loses, but the quarterback, the trigger man, Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC. That's pretty impressive.
You rarely see that. Of course, don't worry, folks. He said the obligatory, I would have traded that for a victory any day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but still, he must have played awfully well to win it when his team lost.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a first down. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The Raiders at 11-5 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Garoppolo now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. First carry for Josh. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. Kansas City taking the field for their second. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown! DeAndre Carter, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Now Mahomes. And no hesitations. They go right back to Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Dances by him. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Mahomes now to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Noah Gray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Garoppolo on 1st down. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. On play action, now Garoppolo. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Garoppolo. Finding Carter on the slant. Touchdown Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man downfield. That's Galladay. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now back to throw. Finding Gray on the out route. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Max Crosby charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Max Crosby drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that is incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 31. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Garoppolo looks to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Carlson able to put this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. DeAndre Carter back deep. This is taken at the 18. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Chris Jones able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. So we have reached halftime. And we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, Mahomes. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards remain on second down. Now Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. He will push his way down to about the 14. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So it's all down to this, Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our second ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We got 2 games coming up on Saturday, 3 more on Sunday, and then we'll put a bow on it Monday night. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Here's second and 7 now from the 28. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Cornell Powell. First target, first catch, and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. 2nd and 6. Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So they're content to take 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
60 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And that's complete to Adams. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
First down, here's White. Down to about the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. And
a tackle going to be made at the 38. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And finding Keelan Cole. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Slant to Adams. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. The offense on 3rd down, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that will be incomplete. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. There's Garoppolo to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well. Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If he continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame him? So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th. Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Mahomes caught here by Bell. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Garoppolo on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On second down, Jacobs. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Garoppolo. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Garoppolo now. Caught on the right side by Adams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So potentially a good chance now to answer back from the touchdown a minute ago as they get 15 yards tacked on.
It's going to give them much better starting field position, and they didn't even have to make an extra play to get it.
Well, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Vegas Raiders. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Las Vegas, a win here in Week 18 means they'll finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And it will be a disappointing finish to the regular season, no doubt. And for Charles Davis,